Pooping in my pants for bullshit pay. You guys like that? No, that's disrespectful to that song. It's a good song. I'll be on in just a second. Mike's been muted the whole time. Damn. Alright. We in this bitch.
Captain! Over here! The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier. So, in the interest of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there. My relationship with the UC.
I think I'm good.
It's
looking at myself in
more
the Yeti
complicated than it might seem at first glance.
My
The
sound
UC's
bar,
actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone of a man named Francois Sanon, one-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War, former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus, woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin, a title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come. He would have happily told you he was one of the greats. Ultimately, though, it didn't matter. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death, on both sides. Freestar Collective, and UC. Military. And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned. I really appreciate you saying that. I just thought you deserved to know, considering how much you've done already. You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle. Or if you've got any last-minute business to it. No telling how long the cabinet's gonna keep us waiting. Eye strain from the amount of reading I've got on the horizon. The Terramorph project never went anywhere. It couldn't. They're deadly creatures, but they aren't xenoweapons. The cabinet not opening the archives is probably a bigger risk than them handing over the files. That data itself isn't dangerous, which probably wouldn't be a bad point for us to bring up, should the opportunity arise. Then I guess it's just a map.
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Ah, Captain. Congratulations on joining the ranks of the Vanguard.
I would prefer it. Let us just say I am
Thank you very much.
allergic to bureaucracy.
Ah, welcome. You must be the Captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information. Well, I'll be sure your commanding officer hears that you've done them satisfactorily. Now then, we have two petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terramorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all three Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
That's quite the leap, Captain. Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, terramorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon.
Tweaking.
They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic. And at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask how many deaths the Cabinet requires to act. 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt, the preservation of life stands paramount among this body's duties. Chief Essene has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this terramorph seem at all alarming to you?
That is worth considering. This attack took place on an almost completely uninhabited world. But if there's another attack...
So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
Whatever risks exist, they are outweighed by this imminent...
I'm inclined to agree.
You liked it.
As am I.
I suppose that does get to the heart of the point, doesn't it? Very well. I consent. The galaxy was lucky you were here today, Captain.
You and I are in agreement, Chief Diplomat. So, if there are no other objections, I believe we can agree to give our full backing to make the request to... What was that?
Attention. An incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
Incident? Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
They're not letting us leave. This is bad, isn't it?
Terramorphs. More attacks. Just as predicted.
Good God.
There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support?
I'll make the order myself.
Engineer Upsana.
Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming, and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
We're on it, ma'am. Captain, I'm right behind you. Let's get down there.
It's about to get intense.
You! The EM rifle, grab it!
That's it. Now hit him with everything you've got.
We're trying to help you!
Please! I can't stop!
something!
Stop if I'm new. Or click the EM weapon after the quick draw. I don't see it. There it is. Why can't I shoot? It's fucking ridiculous. Lose. I don't like that. Why didn't you die? The citizen's fucked. Won't die. What is happening? I'll load back. Let's load back to my last load. My last save. It's a little freaky.
You! The EM rifle, grab it!
That's it. Now hit him with everything you've got. Stop! We're trying to help you.
Do they even try?
Thank you.
The way those people were acting. I've seen this before.
I don't know. They were down at the port and they just started screaming.
I'll be right back. My
We
food's
tried
about
to
to be here.
restrain them, get them on the train.
Yeah, I'm going to bed. Alright. Don't forget you have the delivery coming up. Yeah, it's actually just update up for. Yeah, that's the application that they're approaching. No, not yet. Got my food. Yeah. White Castle. Hate it or love it, I love it. You know what I'm saying? Three different ciders. Double decker, 1921, chicken waffle. Mm-mm. I swear that's just American cheese. Okay. Oh, spicy. Real spicy. Damn. I might put the stream on the away screen for a second because I don't want to eat this whole meal on stream. Get self-conscious. I'll keep the mic on, talk to you guys. You guys are all lovely. This White Castle's bussing. It's a long adventure. With lots of food. I gotta stop these intruders. Is one of the xenomorphs, I think? In New Atlantis. But food bag. Damn stream, I'm trying to get back to it, but shit's kicking my ass. If I just take a break. Back to Starfield. Ah, shit.
Something wrong?
We are back. Sorry for the interruption. Some good ass food though. A little bit left, but I'm good. You could rate your dasher, but it doesn't give me the option to rate. It gives me the option
Hi.
to rate them good, though they did a good
Hello?
job. They were nice.
Anything? Let's do it.
Nat's unlocked. Please.
Sounds like we need to hustle after 10 minutes of standing this down.
I heard something.
God, no time to waste, Captain. Stash the EM and pull some firepower. Let's move! okay. That's real. Whatever you're experiencing right now, it's not real. We have to put down that morgue.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
Are they holding up perimeter? They said you've done this before.
No, you're carrying too much. Stop it.
One fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over anyway.
What's that talking about?
These things don't.
What do I do?
Of course, they're like heaven forbid something escaped their notice.
Yeah, baby. Well, over encumbered. Yes, I am. Oh shit.
Over here. Please. You have to help me. You can't hide.
Oh God! Here they come!
I'm almost out of med packs.
Target down. Nice work, Captain.
The rest of the city is safe, thanks to us. You deserve whatever accolades you have.
Guess they weren't kidding about you two. University.
Like hell it is. I don't want to think.
Just glad we could rise to the occasion. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the terramorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
do find that statue pleasing. I wonder if it matches the original vision of the artist, or if they changed the design as they worked on it.
The Mast District. Mast District. The Mast District. I'll give you one. Another two and the onion rings. Mwah, chef's kiss.
Nothing's getting to the cabinet.
That's a relief to hear. Captain? Hadrian?
Don't let my
It would appear that the cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today. As well as an apology. Your concerns about the Terramorphs, well, consider them validated.
Thank you, ma'am.
Of course. I only wish we could have acted sooner. Now, today's events have only clarified our path forward. You will have our full support in collecting the Terramorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the Cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major. As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you... Excellent. But as you've both... Someone who knows precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies... The Cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that... The very next item on my list. In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collect. So, well... I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be here. You should be able to find her in her office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies,
the next time Terramorphs rear their ugly heads, UC is going to be ready.
Hey.
I'm gonna go check in with Chief Engineer Kulkarni. Start getting a plan together for that tape.
Have you seen these orders? A Vanguard captain. You... Yes, sir. I'll make sure they get what they require. That must make you my Vanguard captain. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second-in-command. I heard you were instrumental in protecting the city from the attack. You have my gratitude. I was also informed that you gave quite the presentation to the cabinet. Chief Yassine wants you to know the Interstellar Affairs Office is fully committed to this endeavor. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure you have the... And that means first getting you into the archives. You do know what the...
Someone paid attention in current events. So, then you also know that it was originally managed by the 3 major galactic players. Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency. UC, Freestar Collect.
Now, the UC is already on board. So that means we'll need to convince 2 people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Varun to hand over their codes. Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said than done.
I couldn't agree more. Both ambassadors. Now, I'll provide.
And I do mean cooperate. Threats, though, that doesn't mean we can't get.
But it does mean we need to get you up to speed on who you're dealing with. Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar or Ambassador The good Ambassador Radcliffe.
Sounds as though I will enjoy this.
Now, officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate.
Use your experiences as a member of the military and with the threat we're facing to convince her to let.
And who knows? Maybe that'll work. But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools to get her code.
Certainly. See, good diplomacy.
UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters, which we suspect.
But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an
So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find it.
Now, we recovered some intel we believe should be able to help with that. But there's also a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for information. Maybe even convince to work with you.
All right. Here, your diplomatic ID.
And take these.
Damn, getting monies. What? Shit? You talking shit? What you want to say to me still?
Captain, would you like to finish? Official line is that you're my suggestion. She's also got a Ambassador Balmore. When the rest of he's sick about claiming to know. It does. We're not one. His public scans of
your task is to.
I have no doubt.
Now the embassy here. And fair warning.
Now, if you have additional questions, I'd suggest you start. Be smart out there, Captain.
There we go. So we can do that.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for
Scientist out in front of me.
Ah, yes. They build a monument to the people they lost, but not the people they killed. I cannot help but notice that the Colony War Memorial is in direct line of sight of this embassy. I suspect that was very much intentional.
What do you think I should wear? I'm thinking something hot.
I'm a student of history. Jules?
I do appreciate that not every meter of land was plowed under to build this.
I'm sorry, I really can't afford to be distracted.
Far too grand for such a fate.
Yes. I work for the scientific division of MAST. I've been studying this tree for quite some time.
He's concerned about the tree.
And it appears to be exhibiting some worrying signs. Are you familiar with this particular specimen? Do you understand its importance?
It is a tree. They are quite prevalent in the city.
Yes, of course this one is different. It's only the most important tree in the city. Perhaps... Look, I have a lot of work to do here. If you're just going to gawk, I'd ask that you move on. If you can actually assist me out. I don't normally solicit help from random passersby, but it seems an exception is necessary. Would you be willing? Well, that's... they've been running for long enough that I think it's...
Into the unknown. Into the unknown. How am I still level 8? Am I not getting XP? Like what? Like homie.
You are a visitor? You'll find the ambassador in our office.
The security? Don't look very tough, buddy.
Visitors are only allowed in the lobby, offices.
I wonder how many times one side or the other has threatened to close this embassy down over the years.
All that security and they still can't protect their own spaceport. The UC never fails to disappoint. I just wish I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be in here?
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment? Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants terramorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right.
I was afraid of that. Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit wasting my time and yours, and go? You're really gonna push this? All right, I will give you... I'm listening. Preventing more deaths is precisely what I'm trying to... You know that for sure. Oh, I understand, Captain, I'm sorry, but
I suck at persuasion on this game. Damn!
Did I not make myself abundantly clear? I guess you will. Feel free. Yes?
Fucking bitch.
That woman isn't... Oh, sorry.
He doesn't like her either.
What? You know, I was about to board the Nat to the spaceport when the alarm triggered. So, and like I've got you to thank for things not being a lot uglier. Well, then you have my... But look, they said you were coming here on official business. The ambassador likes to handle all that personally, even if she does have trained diplomats here to help her. And I don't want to get shipped back to Aquila City, so you should probably go speak to her. You were sent... Huh, maybe...
Ooh. Got him. I'm all flustered now. I just know what to do.
Not here, okay?
Move.
So you want me to... work? No, I think that's a pretty safe assumption. And no other city. So then, quarters. And you and the UC will be providing me with... Oh, wait. I thought you were looking to hire me. Really? Okay, so there's a utility corridor that leads to the ambassador's quarters.
Lied to him!
Access through the main conference room.
I had to make sure my mic was working.
The key.
It keeps tripping
Whatever
me out.
you do, don't let the guards see you entering or exiting the utility section, or you're gonna be in serious hot water. I'll keep an ear out for more instructions from the UC.
Okay, I'm digging this.
I think you may be trying to take a little too much on. Literally.
She turns invisible when she crouches. That's sick. No shit.
Agent detected. Patching in playback.
Maybe we can reach out to some experts at that sort of thing, huh? Good night, Eva.
What's up?
Hey, you're in a restricted zone.
I cannot, will not.
No shit. I'm gonna have to load back. Yeah.
Visitors are only allowed.
Damn, all the way back here.
To close this embassy down.
Oh my gosh.
Still can't protect their own spaceport. The UC
Wow.
never fails to disappoint.
That's
I
annoying.
just wish I hadn't received the news from an
Should've just
SSNN
let that
broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be in here?
Guests can make themselves.
I'm sorry. Ah, you're the one, McIntyre. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that now the UC wants terramorph data from the Armistice archives. Some of the most highly guarded information. I can only presume. Excuse me.
We are merely state.
And just give the UC. Let me be frank. I will not be the. You're really gonna push this? All right. I'm listening. The warmongers of the UC. Please don't talk. I'm sorry. Captain, I'm sorry, but my answer.
That woman is... Oh, sorry. Oh. You know,
You did all
and
this
like...
Zoom.
Oh, Wow.
Zoom,
look,
zoom.
The ambassador likes to handle all that personally, even if he does have trained diplomats here to... And I don't want to get shipped back to it. You... Huh,
My dog. It's my dog for sure. It's my dog. It's my dog for sure. It's my dog.
I also wish to be prepared for any situation, but there are practical limits.
So you want me to... No, I think that's a pretty... So then... Her quarters.
That's doable.
And you... Really? Okay, so... Here. I'll, No. Glad to see the UC knows talent when they see it.
Did I not make myself abundant? Excuse me? No. If the council found out... Look, I believe we may have gotten off on the wrong foot. So perhaps if I can trust you to keep this little secret between us. You're joking, right? You want... Okay. Please.
Got her.
Hastily. And I know you, my dear, dear friend, wouldn't want to let anything get in the way of the two of us and our factions working together. And isn't that ultimately what this is all about? In fact, I think there's an opportunity here. Keep both our factions happy and ensure an air of legitimacy to the whole proceeding. I can only let you get the information on the Terramorphs. Anything else and people will get suspicious. And all research will need to be monitored. But those two items should... Good.
Alright, let's go. Let's do it. You didn't do your job. Go. Do your thing.
They tell me it should only take a moment.
Not everything in the galaxy needs to come with us, you know.
Here you go. I hope that'll be enough to maintain your discretion.
When someone insults you...
I appreciate that they have not demolished the structure, even if diplomacy has ended for now. It may not have been their intention, but it was sensible.
Can we run through it one more time?
You can over-rehearse.
The lives of nearly every individual in the settled systems are so heavily influenced by what goes on in this building.
We've got that covered.
Ryujin Industries help you get
What is this place?
This is certainly different than anything else in New Atlantis. Decades unsupervised, and it seems this tree has decided it now owns it. Now would be a good time to reprioritize what we bring with us into the
Oh my god.
Or throw away.
Fucking stupid. I hate these. I'm not gonna
Did they have anything of value?
close one.
So, what seems punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the Great Serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks.
You might wish to lighten your load.
Let us discuss.
One is less likely to survive an ambush when one is weighed down with... What is it? All right, then.
Not the ideal introduction, I suppose, giving
Hey,
you
welcome to the
a
stream.
grand
Thanks
tour
for
of the
tuning in.
embassy via barely functioning intercoms. I do greatly appreciate your persistence. I suspect the Venom tree upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. But then again, who could cage such a beauty? Eh? Tell me though, what is it like outside? I heard that as the rest of the city suffered... Is that right, huh? I shall need to have... Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that brought you here at such an opportune moment. You were sent by the UC. That much is obvious. Who else could just waltz through? And the broadcast spoke of terror morphs at the spaceport. A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places, when all I could provide... Ah... So the UC requires information, then. On terror... Yeah, the preservation... But, for years, House Varun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. We found it with... In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for... The knowledge you ask for isn't evil. No knowledge is. It is we who bend it to evil.
Every met...
Well, please.
Let's rob this guy and give him the shit.
Let it be used for good.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, what can I drop? Because I have no room for anything. This shit. That way. Both away. Oh man. Space in this game. It's crazy. some shit. Might as well carry this stuff still. I'm not gonna lighten my whole load. This place is fucked.
Find out the hard way if this water is unsafe.
Go to the cabinet members, talk about my ambassador shit.
Pardon?
Captain, I just received a couple messages from an Did you actually succeed? With Radcliffe? That's incredible. I'm very much looking forward to getting the debrief on how precisely you managed to pull all this off, but that'll have to wait for another time. Regardless, super. And now, I've already arranged everything with the archival monitor. When you get down there, the UC monitor will give you the UC code piece and an absolute best behavior dump.
At the Battle of Cheyenne by the 3-star collectives Rags. Both sides
Armistice Archives. Whoa.
Captain, we've been expecting you. Please approach the monitoring station and we will go over the rules. Welcome, Captain, to the Archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin.
I do not wish to judge, but I doubt you truly need to be carrying all of that.
I do need to carry the thing I just picked up, so keep your mouth shut. Keep it shut tight.
What they're doing to stop new alien attacks on the city.
Move!
There you are. Captain. Surprised to find out we're having visitors as we work.
Major Sinan and I were just discussing the merits of your planned interfactional cooperation. I think it's a great idea. Get them invested in the solution. Make it clear we've got nothing to hide.
I'm sure they'll be lovely house guests.
Now, Captain, if you wouldn't mind transferring the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing next steps.
Time for us to start getting some real answers. So whenever you're ready. Acknowledged and accepted. So with the Red Devil's headquarters, should even be able to... Though it sounded like...
Indeed. The most...
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Captain,
go to Mars?
you follow me.
Alrighty.
Follow me. This requires a little more pomp.
Walk, yeah. Do your thing, girl. Damn. What a view.
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen? Good. This isn't... Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and through service, bravery. Then, Captain...
I'm a citizen.
Here.
I'm a citizen.
We've also let the Aphelion Realty office...
Now, the other item we needed. There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you.
Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this. But we think this person has information that could prove... And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked...
So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you... Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator.
I need to go sell stuff.
Hey there.
Greetings, citizen. Welcome to the use.
Train.
One day, I'm gonna leave New Atlantis for good.
Commercial district. Let's go. Outland. What is this place?
You're only as safe as your equipment. Welcome to Outland. We deal in only the... All of our products come. And while I've never needed them myself... As I've said, I wouldn't sell anything that hasn't... And of course... Please do. Be careful out there. I would never dream of selling some... Yes, by all means, have a look.
See what the two has to offer now. Nothing I want, I don't think.
see you around.
How do I get up there? I'm just gonna fast travel over there. I like it a lot.
Yeah?
Hello.
Oh shit. Going the wrong way, dog. Subsection 7.
Are we at all surprised that the UC has such a massive space dedicated to secrets?
You may proceed down the corridor. But there are no additional visitors permitted. Your friend's gonna have to wait out here.
Very well, I will wait. You go on.
Okay. I'm ready. Let me through, dog.
Welcome, Captain. Please, come down and approach the intercom. You and I should chat. President Abeyo was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Quite the series. But now you face a foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy lurking in this, which is why I hoped we could speak. I'm Francois Sanon, but most know me as Victus. I was an admiral during the Colony War. One of its great villains, if you believe the slates. I was to be executed, but the previous regime deemed me too valuable. A sacrifice on the altar of even my death. Very astute. That's my daughter. My progeny. You've been working. Has she shared with you the nature of our little family? relationship has always been. The Major was born to become a great leader, carry on the legacy I established, but the universe cut all that short. Now, though, it's placed even more crucial work in front of it, and I think I have a part to play in helping you accomplish what you've set out to do. After some long years earning the trust of this current regime, the UC has been permitting me to work alongside one of their recovery teams, helping them gather intelligence on, locate, and organize scenarios to lure in some of the criminals that evaded justice after the Colony War. With quite a few, the names and I'll tell you. There is like myself, if it dealt when the Colony, but I finally found, I'm not expecting it. Bring me evidence that
Consider him
good.
dust.
According to my information, there is a star station in the vicinity. The Den.
Identity verified. You may proceed to the exit.
Been up there, huh?
Captain, did you... Captain, please, keep your... The situation with the prisoner. But it's a situation we've been managing as discreet. And the most critical part of that management is making sure... Short of jailing you? No, you're right. Though I presume he didn't call you down there simply to discuss it. Dr. Reginald Orlaise? Of course, killing Orlaise is completely out of the question. But bringing him to... That'd be a huge... Really? We'd already initiated... Captain, if that's the... Now, was there anything else? Then I'll bid you good day.
It's pissing me off. This people be lying and shit, man.
Keeping the skies safe out there?
What was the 4 boost jump? Never done that yet.
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. Come sail away, come sail away. Woof. Ow, ow, ow! The space station. I see.
The Dan responding to hail. 10 to approaching vessel. Docking approved.
Docking. Boarding.
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
I understand this station was once quite the luxurious place for UC military commanders.
Looking to lodge a
Based on
complaint?
what I see, I find that very hard to believe.
Oh, apologies. So, what? Orlays. Suit yourself. But they call it the war. Maybe this Orlays of yours is the one piloting it. I can give you the coordinates to its last site, a part of Ethereum. Sure thing. Here, go get your man.
Go get your man.
Hello, Captain.
Find the world.
You're looking as glorious as
The bright lights and reflections are almost enough to make you forget about those living down in the well.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
On my ambassador shit. Now it's telling me to go down there. No, I'm not going down there. You bastard.
By the way, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Sounds like he's gonna...
Welcome back, Captain. So he didn't come quietly. Excellent.
Transfer accepted.
Would you look at that? Kept it all these years. Some simply couldn't let go of that old world. This is fine work. I can ensure the remaining team members find their way to the Red Devil's headquarters. That one you'll need to collect. His name is Kaiser. You can find him on the Freestar world. The area was ground zero for Xeno weapon deployments, and I think you'll want to check in with Hadrian. Of course.
Level 10. No, but I'm close.
Authorized personnel only.
What's up, man? Andrasia, I think that's her name actually. Talk to Vectera. I'm gonna do that. Back to the main quests. I might just do one main quest and end it though, if I'm being honest, because I want this to be an ambassador stream about my journeys as an ambassador. Yeah, because I'm just kind of getting tired and want to watch One Piece. Narian, to the Narian district. We're landing on the moon of Vectera. I think it's a moon. Yeah, it's a moon of Ansalon. I want to get level 10 before I get off as well, though. For shizzle.
Even without life, there is the potential for beauty.
Wait, what am I supposed to be doing here? Am I not on Vectera? Like, what? Oh, on the wrong section of Vectera. Wrong section.
It would seem that the work here has come to an end. Well, you're back.
Oh no, don't start. I've had enough Barrett for one lifetime. More pirates showed up when you were gone. We weren't as lucky this time. Calvert, Troy. It's not like we were eager to stick around. But we had injured people on recovery, and pickup coming at... Anyway, I was pinned down behind some crates with Barrett. Bullets and laser fire everywhere. No smile on that damn carefree face of his. I started steeling myself to go out fighting. Then that idiot puts his hand on my shoulder.
For some, perhaps. Barrett is quite capable.
Next thing I know, 2 of the pirates are dead, and drags him out into the open at gunpoint and demands to talk, or else I'm going to demonstrate. And that's when they brought out Hela. I didn't overhear everything, but after the 10 longest seconds of my life, Barrett put his hands up, and both of them ended up getting taken aboard the pirate ship. And that's the last I saw. They could have jumped anywhere. I tried pinging a transmission to the ship in the comms building before they left, but the pirates must have... You want to try it? Go ahead. But the odds of them being alive, even if you could find... I've lost...
You see the temperature readings, yes? I must make an effort to stay warm.
How do I get inside? What? Oh, wait. No digipix. How the fuck am I supposed to get in there? I might end the stream there because I can't really do this mission without my pick. So I won't be getting level 10 on this stream. But it is an ambassador stream, like I said. I did do a bunch of ambassador stuff. And I am Ambassador Pooter. Thanks for tuning in. I almost just got shit all over my headset, but luckily I did.